So now what do I do? Well, I guess there's only one thing. There's something I'd like to know. Are you real? Can you feel?
Hi friends and Prairie Vintage, my name's Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirits and my intuition, the tarot, and today we're doing some automatic writing as well to channel a message for you. This is a message to the collective, all right? And so this reading here, or this channeled message, isn't going to be for everyone, but if you're drawn to the title of this video, then chances are this messaging is for you. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll pull one card from this Grunge Tarot deck. If you're interested in the cards in this deck, I'll link the playlist here for you to check that out. And we'll pull one card and then I will do the channeling. Okay, and then we will clarify with the tarot if we need to. Now, keep in mind when I channel through automatic writing, it's kind of a weird process, or not necessarily weird so much, but a specific process that I use with numerology, astrology, tarot. Okay, things I see and hear, and there's it's just energy. Okay, so thoughts, feelings, objects might come through. Anything that is channeled throughout that reading is going to be energy that you can apply metaphorically or literally, depending on how it pulls through. Okay, names sometimes pull through, numbers, that sort of thing. So your card, and let us take a look at what this message is. So we have the Six of Wands. Interesting. All right, let's see what we are going to channel here. So right away, we're getting Capricorn, and we're getting some Gemini energy with the Six. Okay, but this is an ego card, and so someone wanting to win, or does someone feel like they feel like they have won? I just heard concern about winning. I almost wrote Winnipeg, so it might be from Winnipeg. Are you here watching me? That's interesting. I'm in Winnipeg. Hello, neighbor. Neighbor. All right, with this marker here. Neighbor. Concern about winning. Winning. Concern. Ask me questions. Is someone concerned about being asked questions? It feels like someone's concerned that they might be put on the spot. Put on the spot. Interrogation. But this does sound like an ego here, but they want to win. So now I'm getting a decision. Okay, with the Six, but that's also two. And so now we have, entering this energy, we have Pisces, and we also have Libra, and still Gemini as well. Okay, so I'm writing Gemini twice. Two again. So a decision has to be made. But don't ask me any questions. So marker is running out. Let's switch again. Sorry, I write a lot with these things. So it's neighbor. What is this, a friend? Also, like we have British writing here. So are we in Great Britain? Okay, or Canada, Australia. Also, Winnipeg came through, so what, Manitoba? Now I'm seeing a mountain. I think I channeled these mountains in my last reading. So someone's by the mountains. Okay, mountainside. scenic view, but this could definitely be obstacles. Obstacles. Now I'm hearing Anne. That comes through my readings. Okay, Diane. Okay, Dee Dee. Dee Dee. Someone's unhappy. Yeah, look at this. Someone's unhappy. Not impressed. Okay, so yeah, someone wants to make a good impression here with these 6 wands. Good impression. And they don't want someone to be not impressed. So they're trying to impress someone here. Is this an interview? Someone has a job interview, or it feels like a job interview. Now I'm getting feelings. So someone's feelings. Asking. Someone doesn't want to be asked about their feelings, or it feels like a interrogation about feelings. Interrogation. And they want to impress, but they're saying someone's not impressed. Want to impress. I'm not too impressed. Not too impressed. As someone seems silent, it's like not saying much. Oh my goodness. Not saying much. Okay, so I'm hearing questioning. Somebody questioning someone. Yeah, look, I'm still seeing like not impressed. The number 2 is coming through again. Decision. Okay, and Pisces. And Justice, which would be Libra. So, Justice. If someone wants answers, someone wants answers, like Justice wants answers. I was going to write Anne here again. There are 2 people not talking, and someone wants answers. Someone's not impressed by someone's silence, but someone wants to win. Are they trying to win an argument? Josh, I just heard. So the obstacle here is potentially somebody not talking because they want to win an argument. An ego might be getting in the way of this decision, or someone's waiting for answers on a decision, but someone's putting them off here. Put off. Yeah, put off. Turn off. Someone is off, like what else, Spirit? What can we channel here? What about this energy? Yeah, phone off. So is someone's phone on silent? Look, silence. Someone's phone. Now I'm seeing a phone. I'm seeing a phone. Yeah, but now I'm seeing it like off. Someone has their phone off. Maybe someone wants an answer because someone turned their phone off, or someone's saying they had their phone off. Someone's not impressed. Someone didn't respond because they didn't want to make a decision, or they didn't want to answer a question. What are they trying to win here? Win an argument? And look good. Look good. So that would be ego. So I'm getting Leo. Open. What is this? Open and off. Does someone want someone to open up and maybe someone's closed off? I'm seeing 7 wands, which is the card that's after this one. So someone might be defensive or defending themselves by, I don't know, like turning their phone off or something like this. So 7, someone could be a life path 7 here. Okay, that's thoughtful and intuitive. So we're getting Pisces energy, which now I'm seeing High Priestess. And I think this is saying somebody knows intuitively something about someone here and they're waiting for an answer. Okay. Yeah, but 7 here is Cancer. Yeah, and that's like Chariot. So it's like something about moving, like progressing, I should say. Progressing. Something about progressing. Yeah, forward moving. Someone wants a decision made so they can move something forward. Somebody's slow or prolonging or delaying or doing something here because they want to what? What do they want? They want to give an impression. Okay, but their impression is not very good here. So I think they want to control how they look, or they want to win an argument. Oh, sir, don't ask me a question. Don't ask me a question. Don't ask me a question. Questions. This person feels like they're being interrogated. And I'm seeing 7 wands again. Okay, once I start seeing repeats, I kind of don't feel like there's anything new. But again, that's Cancer energy. That's a defensive energy. It seems like there's a misunderstanding. Yeah, misunderstanding. And I feel like someone wants to understand because 7 is all about understanding. And so right now, currently, which is why there was this timeless collective reading, is there's a misunderstanding, I feel, between 2 people that aren't talking here, that aren't impressed. Also, the job interview, is that something? It's like winning. I just almost wrote Winnipeg again. My goodness, winning. Drums. Drumstick. Chicken. Is someone chicken? Maybe somebody is chicken here. Someone thinks someone's chicken. Does someone play the drums? Someone listening to loud music? Loud music. Someone's listening to loud music. Someone's eating a drumstick or eating chicken here. Is there anything else, Spirit? I heard Josh again, and I heard Jess. Oh, Jeff. I'm seeing this road. So we were getting movement, but it's a road. It's not a river. I don't know why that's so important. So it's a road. A road? Is someone supposed to go somewhere? And they didn't show up, maybe. And now someone wants an answer. They had their phone turned off. Where did they go? Where did you go? Where are you going? So now here are all the questions. Someone feels like they're interrogated. Maybe someone asks, where did you go? Where are you going? Why didn't you answer me? So neighbor. Did someone say they went to visit a neighbor? Up the road. Any Cancer energy again. Number 7 wands. So defensive. Somebody, there's an argument here and someone wants to prove a point. Someone wants to win an argument and someone is feeling, with Cancer here, feeling sad or feeling bad or not impressed. Not impressed. Okay, because of someone's thing here. Okay, so let's recap what we have because I don't know that I'm going to get much more here. Is there anything else, Spirit, that wants to come through? Grace. Grace. Ryan. Grace. Ryan. Seeing wheels. Or tires, I should say, not wheels. Someone, I just heard tired, but tires. Does someone have like a off-road vehicle? Off-road. Yeah, now I'm getting, yeah, off-road. So I'm getting, okay, the road. And then the thing that was off, did someone go off-roading or their phone was off when they were on the road? Were they on the road traveling with the Chariot energy here with Cancer? They were traveling. Their phone was off. Where did you go? Okay. Do they have big tires? Maybe one of those vehicles with big, like mud tires. But someone's tired. Tired of this interrogation. Silent treatment. Okay. So we got a little bit more. Let's recap what we have here. So we have for signs, Pisces and Libra, some Leo, some Capricorn, Gemini, and I think that was it for signs and Cancer. And then for names, we got Ryan and Diane and Josh, Jess, Jeff, Dee Dee, and Josh. I don't know if I said that. I think that came through twice. So it could be with the initials J, D, DD, JD, okay, AD, and JJ. And so we have two people. I think one is defensive. One doesn't want to answer questions. One had their phone off or is silent or is not responding or is putting someone off, putting off a decision. Someone wants to move something forward or wants to know the progress of something, is asking a lot of questions. Maybe they're about a neighbor or they are a neighbor, but they're feeling not impressed. And somebody went up the road or they went on a road trip or they are, I don't know, they live by the mountains, something about a scenic view or the obstacle of not wanting to be interrogated, something about a job interview, playing the drums, someone's listening to loud music like they don't want to hear or listen. If someone's acting chicken or someone thinks someone's chicken here, could be from Canada, Great Britain, Australia. We have Winnipeg coming through twice, just Manitoba. Yeah, so someone could definitely be wanting to win the argument, but they're not saying much so they can impress someone here. Okay, Okie dokie. Let's see, what is all this about this Six Wands energy that we channeled? Spirit, for this collective message, what does the collective need to know then about this energy? Can we dive in to this message? Why the collective needs to know this? What are they asking, and why am I channeling this message for the collective today, please? What did I miss? What do they need to know? Five Swords. So look at that. Conflict. So something got broke. Maybe look at guitar. So someone listens to music. Maybe it is a band. Okay, we have the grunge tarot. Someone's playing drums. Someone's a part of a band. Maybe they were on a road trip with a band or something like this. You know, roadie. What is this? But Five Swords. So arguments with friends, or okay. What do we need to know about this? Yeah, it's like nobody wins here. The ends justify the means. And now we have the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is compassionate, caring, and this is the Cancer energy I was picking up for sure. Okay, and we also had Pisces pulling through as well. Okay, so we'll see. I didn't feel any Scorpio coming through here, but it doesn't mean it isn't. Okay, but I'm getting Temperance from the 5, and I feel there's something about healing or bridging two people together. Look, listening to music. She has her headphones here. Okay, let's see. Queen of Cups. Spirits, what is this message for the collective? So some of you guys might be this Queen of Cups. Maybe you're dealing with the Queen of Cups. Someone maybe feels entitled to answers. Okay, because I don't know, or this is how the other person's projecting or seeing. It's like you're entitled to answers, or I'm entitled to my feelings. Something about entitlements coming through here. Okay, the King of Pentacles in reverse. So what is this? Somebody unreliable, somebody who is uncommittable, someone you can't build with or create something with. So somebody didn't, I don't know, is not making a decision here according to this reading about what they want to build, or they're unreliable here. It's creating some conflict between a Queen of Cups and a King of Pentacles. So Capricorn energy. Okay, but we are getting Taurus with this 5 as well. So could be some Taurus. Virgo, although I didn't channel any Virgo today. The King of Pentacles. Let's see, why is this 5 Swords here? And I'm getting like cold because I don't know, like I drew like snow on the mountaintop, and I was gonna say, because I was hearing like cold or fall or winter or snow or something like this, but it was like, okay, maybe Manitoba here. But she's wearing a toque, or I don't know what you guys call it where you're from. What do you guys call that? A beanie? She's wearing a toque. Okay, so let's see. Does someone go cold? Why is 5 Swords here? What is this message about for the collective? What do they need to know? So we have the World and we have the Stars. So this is a healing card, and this is like, what's the future hold? Where are we going? And the World is closure. Someone wants to stop an argument, or wants to know, like, where are we going? Can we close something out here and start a new beginning in a direction here to grow something or commit to something here? I'm getting Leo energy from her sitting with this cat. Okay, and I think Leo did come through here, but Star is Aquarius. Okay, so why is the Queen of Cups here? And then I'll channel once all the cards are out. Why is this Queen of Cups here? She looks like she's just sitting at home, sort of waiting around or something, chilling. Is she waiting for a call? The Hierophant in reverse, waiting for a commitment, a decision about where something's going long term. Okay, something needs to be healed, but there's definitely an argument here. There's definitely a lack of commitment or a lack of understanding here. 9 Pentacles. So this is the card of being single and independent. I'm getting it as clarifying this Hierophant. So more Taurus energy. So this is being single. This is being confident. This is being available. Someone maybe acting more like they're single. Okay, why is this King of Pentacles here? We got the 10 Pentacles, another commitment card. This one as well. So it's like building for the long term. I'm getting more Leo energy as well on this card, okay? Yeah, 3 of Swords in reverse. Okay, and then we got the Hangman, waiting on a decision. And then the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, it's the same sort of energy here. Beautiful people. Pisces, by the way, which we channeled. So let me sit here and then I'm going to channel exactly what this is saying, okay? Okay, under 3 Pentacles in reverse is the 4 of Wands, which is also a commitment card. So, beautiful people. Any of this could have definitely been details to your story for sure, okay? Added to this main message. This main message here is all about an argument in regards to the future of a connection. I think someone wants some form of commitment, someone to be relied upon, to build something long-term, like a family or a marriage or a commitment that's between 2 people working together to build stability and security for the future. They want harmony. They want to work together. They want to come together. They want some sort of guarantee here. And I feel like someone's fence sitting. Someone is not responding, or someone's like delaying or prolonging or thinking about. So there's like suspense here. But I feel like what's coming through, because I am feeling both sides, I think the other side feels like someone's entitled or someone's expecting, and that could be a projection, okay? Like this Queen of Cups is expecting some form of commitment or expecting some form of answer here, and ego is certainly in the way with this person because I feel this person is defensive and is acting like they're single and is saying like, I don't know, is like choosing their singleness here. But I feel like this is stemmed from past heartbreak. This is stemming from a loss here that one needs to heal and release and work on before one can commit. Okay, and so this requires this person to work with the divine in order to gain a different understanding about what relationship and commitment looks like, so they can see value in connection. But this person is still wounded. This person is still carrying a lot of pain here, okay? And it's definitely could have been created in the family unit here. And so the ego is certainly getting in the way with the pride, with the 6 wands and all this ego sort of energy that I was saying I was picking up, is really this prideful energy of like, I do it alone. So this could be like an avoidant, dismissive attachment style based on abandonment, okay, through the family. And so everyone and everything gets sort of pushed away here. Now I'm seeing a little birdie too, and the birds to me talk about communication. And so I feel like someone was waiting on someone to communicate either an answer or this commitment, and maybe it resulted in not hearing anything. So there's like, someone feels like, I don't know, something's broken or trust is broken or something, wants to put something behind or get closure on someone here. Yeah, child here as well. So something about the inner child or family that's created somebody's understanding about their own confidence and how they want to live their life. And I feel like this person doesn't want to have structured commitments in the formal way or traditional way, is rebelling in some aspect here. And it's creating all sorts of havoc, I guess, here between these 2 people. Yeah, so, let's just close this out and see what the Spirit wants you to know then about this, because I'm assuming, like I said, this is between 2 people, one who's most likely avoidant and is delaying some form of decision making, and someone who feels deeply with that Queen of Cups, who feels like someone's not cooperating or wanting to work together. So what does the collective then need to know about this? Is there any guidance or any further information about this? Yeah, so it's continuing where we left off. So if we can't work together, we can't build this foundation if on one person, because two people need to show up to build something here, a foundation. The Tower in reverse, in order to build the foundation. I'm really seeing this as like we can't build something. Okay, we can't build something here, but the Tower would indicate like some sort of falling of some structure, but it's in reverse. So it's like someone doesn't want to let go of their way, which sounds like ego to me, because that would be the falling away of their way of life or what they've built or their understanding. So two swords in reverse. So I fence it, and this is where we sit too long. We don't make a decision, that a decision gets made for us. So did you get into an argument with someone? I'm just going to assume you're a Queen of Cups, but you could reverse it. And because of this scenario, and so you made a decision for someone, and now they're like energetically know that they missed out on some opportunity, because this is like the universe made a decision. Because you were fence sitting, you had a decision to make and you didn't do anything. A decision to work, this is also to go to counseling or to work through issues or to show up, to ground something here in a practical way. Okay. So why is this 3 Pentacles here? Did something fall apart? There's a Chariot that we channel. So this is shadow integration, but this would be movement, travel, success. So this is the only way to move something forward. Yes, somebody gave up. I think someone is giving up or has given up on the chance of something moving. It's like, no, it hasn't worked together. You didn't show up. You didn't commit. Where did you go? Or why didn't you show up? Or where are you going? But there's this energy of like, I'm not going to carry this no more. And so with the world, maybe it's like someone's just like closed out a cycle of this strife and is totally putting down this burden. Like it didn't feel like it was moving anywhere. I felt very stuck here, and there's almost like this freedom here. Like I feel free. Why is this Tower in reverse? So someone feels free here. Temperance, which I also said was coming through energetically, and the number 5. So now we have Sagittarius, Cancer. Healing, balance, and the King of Cups now in reverse. So there's a Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, and then the 7 Wands. I was going to say if the 7 Wands didn't come out, I don't know what the hell I kept seeing 7 Wands for, but there it is, and there's the 4 Swords, so healing. Okay. It's just a pulse check because we want to know like what's going on with the other person here. And I'm seeing the 2 sides, okay? So you know obviously your own energy, hopefully, if you're in tune with you. Okay, I feel like there is the reverse King of Pentacle, the person who's sitting in Hangman. Okay, this person is defensive, is reflecting, is healing, because they sat. They didn't make a decision. Maybe they have their phone off, or that's just a metaphor for I'm not going to respond or give you an answer, because I don't want to have to disassemble my way of doing something here, which is my independent 9 Pentacle. Okay, but I feel like the Queen of Cups, which came out in the other round, the match to this King of Cups. 2 people that really care about each other. I think she took matters into her own hands. She's like, well, I'm just putting down this burden. It's not going to move. I'm going to focus on healing, or put my energy towards releasing something here. And I think it's felt by this King of Pentacles in reverse and this King of Cups, because this King of Cups was suppressing their emotions. This King of Cups wasn't showing up emotionally, was emotionally unavailable. And why he couldn't show up here was because he was upholding this tower thing. And for her, the Queen of Cups, it's like building the structure. And so they're on two different pages here. And so to come together, they would have to work together, not to be five swords about it. But both people, I feel, got into an argument and were fighting for what they want. This is like fighting for what I want, protecting my own territory, standing up for what I believe, you know? And so it could be defensive to the other side. And now there's a reflecting, and there's also this, like I say, with the three swords, the four swords is reflecting on the three swords with truth. So someone is sitting with the truth. And I think the truth was shown to them, whether they wanted to see it or not. It's like you didn't do anything here. So now you got to sit with this truth or this decision that got made. And though I do feel they're still defensive, Knight of Cups feelings. This is like expressing one's love, showing up. And the Knight of Swords in one's head. Okay, so although this person is defensive, I think this person has deep feelings and is contemplating and thinking logically, how would I express emotions? But they're coming from the mind angle. It's like, how would I express and take action on my feelings? And so I think they're trying to go around dealing with the three swords in an honest, truthful way, because it's like, I want to protect this, but I also want to express how I feel. And so there's a lot of thinking here. But I feel like the other person is just like, well, whatever, I'm not going to wait here. So we have a complete two sort of disconnect, people on two different pages. Yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse, because this person, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, is still in this uncommitted energy, but is trying to think their way, outsmart their way, how they can express their emotions here by still protecting themselves. Okay, well, I don't know that we got anything new. Yeah, Emperor in reverse, someone's still in the shadow, is still stubborn, is still an ego, still wants to be right. What did I say? Someone who is really concerned with how they look. Don't ask me any questions, my way or the highway. Don't interrogate me. Don't ask. Don't ask. So, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if you were contemplating giving in, maybe, you know? Queen of Cups, like, oh, I'm just going to give in. I don't want to have this argument no more. I want to create peace, maybe, because she's coming as a Queen of Cups. And so this is saying you can, but this person is defensive, and this person is still in shadow, and this person still wants to be right, and this person is still guarding their three swords, and they're sitting with the greater truth, but to them, it's like, I want to guard it, although there is true feelings here, and there's a suppression because they're coming from the mind, like I said, and how it is that they want to be seen. So it's like, it's the Six Wands. How do I want you, Queen of Cups, to see me under my control? Excuse me, Emperor in reverse. I'm not going to let you see anything outside of how I want you to see me, because it's important to me how you see me. I want to impress you. And so, but I want you to know how I feel, but without exposing my truest, deepest feelings and pain here. And so there's this energy of image, okay, which is ego. So that's what you're going to get if you're contemplating on, yeah, I don't know why I didn't see that. You're maybe saying, I want to, you know, put down this five swords argument. I want to make peace here. I want to bring harmony to this person. I want to bring an offering and just put down that argument and like forget about the big blow up, because we had a big blow up or a big tower or a breakup. And it's like, oh, I want to resolve this, you know, but your person is still of the same mind here. Okay. So I don't know. I would wait, or I would just move forward with my own energy, because we can't create something here on our own if somebody isn't willing to step up. And this person definitely isn't willing to step up because they're still in their shadow. So this is your reading. Interesting. You'll have to let me know in the comments. And I love you guys very much. Have a good night, good morning, wherever you're at. I'm going to bed, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.